She didn't ask. She announced it. My son will be moving into your cabin this weekend. That's how the HOA president decided to handle what she called property. No court order, no legal notice beyond a paper taped to my door claiming I had abandoned my mountain cabin. I own that cabin outright, paid off, proper deed. But because I don't live there yet, Karen claimed the HOA had the right to temporarily reassign it under a buried covenant clause. And conveniently, the reassigned occupant was her son. It was textbook HOA illegal property transfer wrapped in bylaws and bold signatures. Most people would have argued, threatened legal action, started a neighborhood war. I didn't, because Karen made one critical mistake. She never checked the full title history. The cabin structure belongs to me, but the land beneath it carries a conditional federal easement connected to the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Years ago, the area was part of a restricted logistics program. It was later privatized with oversight clauses still attached, buried deep in the contract. Clauses most people ignore. I didn't, so I complied. I emailed Karen politely, stating I would respect the board's authority and vacate for the weekend. She responded quickly, confident, almost celebratory. By Friday afternoon, her son arrived with a moving truck, telling neighbors the HOA had efficiently handled an abandoned property. Saturday morning, 2 unmarked SUVs rolled up the gravel road. No sirens, no flashing lights. This quiet federal authority. 2 agents stepped out and asked who had authorized civilian occupancy of federally restricted land. When Karen arrived, clipboard in hand, her confidence disappeared. Unauthorized reassignment of federally flagged property triggers, automatic review, liability, investigation, paper trails. The board members suddenly distanced themselves. Emails who were examined, meeting minutes reviewed, the signature approving the transfer. Hers alone. Her son was escorted off the property that same day. The HOA received a formal federal warning for unlawful interference with restricted land use. The reassignment clause was immediately suspended pending legal review. Within weeks, Karen resigned. No screaming match, no dramatic lawsuit, just consequences. The cabin remains mine. The bylaws were rewritten to require verified title checks before enforcement, and the HOA hasn't tried another creative interpretation since. Here's a reality about HOA power abuse and property rights. Paperwork cuts both ways. If you're going to seize someone's cabin and gift it to your family, you better read every line of the deed first. Because sometimes the fine print doesn't just protect the owner. Sometimes it brings federal agents to your door.